Today on Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner Cooking, I'm going to teach you how to bake gingerbread boys. And here we go. Start out with a half a cup of butter. And then I'm going to add a half a cup of molasses. Get all those yummies out of there. Okay, and then a half a cup of sugar. And then 3/4 teaspoon salt. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And 1 egg. These are going to be so cute. And you know, with my kids and for my nieces and nephew, I did make a gingerbread house, and it's a similar recipe to this. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons pumpkin pie spice in this because it's got it's got the nutmeg and the allspice and ginger and cinnamon, and that's what you need. So I don't use this a lot because I don't really like this in pumpkin pie, but I'm going to set that to the side in case we need a little bit more. I like it spicy. And then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of soda. And I am going to cream that all together. Just like so. Smells like gingerbread already. Okay, now I'm going to add 2½ cups of flour. It calls for a half a cup of water. I really don't know why, but we'll see. 2½ cups here. And I'm using the unbleached all-purpose flour. Okay. We'll see if we need that half a cup of water. I don't ever remember putting water in my gingerbread cookies, but we'll see if it needs it. Because you want to be able to roll this out. I've got my oven preheated to 375. Yeah, I don't see where the water would go in, so we're not doing that. Because you want to be able to roll this, and I don't know how you would roll it with half a cup of water in it. So I have not made these since my kids were little. So I had to look up the recipe. And it said to refrigerate it for a couple hours, but I'm going to try to get away with not refrigerating it. So I get a little flour on my hands. Try and make this more manageable. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Move this water out of my way because I don't need it. And I'm going to put some flour on my counter here. And I'm going to take out part of this. Set that to the side. I don't know, it might be a little too soft to cut. I might have to refrigerate it, but we'll see. Let me get a spatula. All right, I'm gonna put this a little bit of, I ordered these through Amazon. I rolled this out to probably, I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be okay. Well, good. And as you add more, and when I'll get you off here while I'm putting them on the pan. I'll be back. Okay, I got them on the pan, and I'm going to take this little bit and add a little more to it. This probably, it is a tender little dough, so if you want to refrigerate it, you can. I'm just not going to today. And I did buy some, already bought frosting. I was a bad girl to decorate these with. And I also wanted to tell you that you can put holes in them and hang them on the tree. That's what they did years ago. But with Florida and the bugs, I hung my candy cane cookies on there, but I decided to take them off because I don't want to attract any fun bugs. Okay, I'm going to get these on the pan too. I'll be right back. Okay, these are going to go in a 375 oven for 10 to 12 minutes, and I'll be back. My second batch here, and I don't know if the flour is going to show up on these or not. So, and what I wanted to tell you is try to do when you roll it out, try to do it the same thickness everywhere so that the cookies bake the same amount. Okay, they're coming out of the oven, and they look good. I was hoping that they weren't going to have powder on them, flour on them. They look pretty good. Okay, put these other in. I think I put the timer on for 12 minutes, so it's 10 to 12 minutes. And when they get all cooled, we're going to decorate them. Okay, here we go. I got shaky hands, but I'm going to go for it. I did cheat and buy this icing from Great Value because I'm not too steady here. So I'm gotta practice with it, I guess. So I'm gonna use this as my glue, and I'm just gonna put a couple big eyes on it. Then I'm gonna put a nose and a smiley face. You gotta be pretty fussy with this stuff. Then I'm gonna put 3 dots, maybe 2 dots. I'm gonna make him a boy. So I'm gonna put this and then put some pants on him. Like that. He's got kind of big eyes. I got these little sprinkles from Dollar General, and they had these ones in here, so you can try to attempt to make eyebrows and eyes. So I'm gonna take a couple little red one, or I'll put the eyebrows on first. This will definitely be a boy. And then I'll put some little eyes. That's pretty hilarious. And then I'm going to put a little, I think what you got to do is you got to aim it kind of down like that and make a dot. And then I'm going to make a smiley face. And let me see, I'm going to put a belt on him with a square buckle like Santa. Maybe a couple little shoes like that. And then other ones you can just kind of go around the edge, I guess. You can squeeze it out good. Just kind of, you just got to play with it. And like I told my kids, you eat the ugly ones and you give away the pretty ones. And I'll get these decorated up a little bit and then I'll show you a couple. Well, here's just a few that I made. You can have all kinds of fun with these. And thank you so much for watching. And I wanted to say about my new little apron here I got from my sister-in-law with my breakfast, lunch, and dinner cooking on it. Thanks again, Kathy. And of course you can make these any size gingerbreads that you want. Have all kinds of fun with it. The kids would love decorating these. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. Love the Lord with all your heart. Till we meet again.